Hi, Dee. I'm Robert Jones with Cares County Family Services for March 25th with this COVID-19 update. And there's a lot to get through today. First, this morning, I'll go through the federal update first. I'll go through what was announced this afternoon, and then, of course, the health numbers later on, as well as what Cares County Family Services is doing in the meantime. This morning, of course, Justin Trudeau gave his daily update, mentioned that almost 1 million people applied for EI recently. He's now saying that the big response benefit that had been put forward was approved by the Senate. There's going to be just one benefit now rather than the two earlier benefits that had been promised earlier. This is mostly to streamline the process. It's going to look like this: $2,000 a month for the next 4 months. It's for those who have lost a job, are sick or quarantined, looking after someone who's sick, or someone employed but has no income. There will be an application portal that's coming up soon, which will open up as soon as possible, and will be available. The money will be available 10 days after applying. The government apparently is rapidly deploying workers from other departments to deal with claims. For example, it's an incredible amount. They had 147,000 claims processed just last week. That's EI. So it's going to get crazy there. Trudeau, meanwhile, in terms of testing, says testing is ramping up. They're now at testing 10,000 people a day. And that probably will go up as well. Federal government also announces support to ensure journalists can do work. He didn't get into specifics, but announcing those measures are going to be announced very soon. So we'll see those details come about shortly. As far as BC housing is concerned, a big update this afternoon. 17,000 emails apparently went into the premier, to the province over housing concerns. So they came together with a package. It was approved by the cabinet. Here's what it will provide: $500 a month to help renters stay in place. It's going to happen through BC Housing. Basically, the message is if you can pay your rent, pay your rent. You should pay that. This is intended for people who are in, quote, general distress, okay? Premier Horgan says current and future evictions are suspended. That is until the pandemic is over, and also announced a rent freeze. He also called on the banks, saying, hey, banks, you must work with mortgage holders, or you should work with mortgage holders to make sure we are doing what we can all together as we move forward. Other things that came about: landlords will be able to restrict how many can be in a shared laundry in a building, whether games rooms can be used, common spaces, etc. They are also restricting the right of landlords to enter people's homes unless there's a threat to people or property. And also they're announcing the halting of evictions by the residency tenancy branch, except for those extreme cases. We got to say again, we at CSFS incredibly encouraged by the work of our staff. A reminder that all the things may be different. Our essential services are still working hard. Our doctors and nurses still hard at work. Things are different. Yes, we're relying more on things like teleconference and whatnot, but we're working together to maintain all of our essential services throughout the crisis. Currently, some things that are going on: our guardianship and resource social workers are busy making care packages for our children in care. We're also stockpiling some resources that we'll distribute at a later point to those children in care and those who have aged out of services as well. One interesting note, you may have seen this on Facebook. There's been a kind of a movement happening. At 7 o'clock, people are going outside and they're drumming. And we're gonna try to do a Facebook Live of a drumming to join the others drumming outside their homes to offer prayers for healing to our Creator. This is at 7 p.m. Also, another note: one of our staff have created a COVID volunteer in PG group. Look it up. Incredible array of resources, lots of support there. So we're doing the best that we can in the many days ahead. We really appreciate you. Take the time. We'll join you again tomorrow to give you the same update. In the meantime, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Musicho.